Hi all, welcome to our channel. Today I am going to explain about the Google Cloud Spanner connector. This is an outbound connector for Camunda 8. This is Akash. I am working as a full stack developer at Acheron Software Consultancy. So Google Cloud Spanner connector is an outbound connector to connect with Google Cloud Spanner database and perform operations. These are the functionalities provided by this connector. With this connector, we can create a table, insert a data to a table, update a data in a table, delete a data in a table, and retrieve data from a table in a Spanner database. So now, moving forward, I will explain what are the prerequisites needed for this connector. We are using self-managed version. So first we need to download the project and build jar file with the project. After building the jar file with the project, we need to build an image for Docker. We'll need to build a Docker image with the jar file. So with this command we can build a Docker image. After building a Docker image, we can check it in Docker also. We can see Spanner connector image is created. So now after building, we need to compose the Docker file which is already present in the project. I will show you the Docker compose file. Here we need to bind the JSON credential file for Spanner account. This can be downloaded from our service account. We need to have it in a specific file folder, and we need to give the file path here and here. So after composing the Docker compose file, we can see here the Docker in Docker the project is running fine. So that next prerequisite is the user need to fill the Spanner connection details. Here this project ID, instance name, and database name must be filled individually with the user. These details can be found in Spanner database. I will show you where to find it. Here, if we go to Spanner, this is an interface for Spanner, and this is the project ID which we need to enter it in the Spanner connection field. And here we can find the instance ID. This is my instance ID for now, and I'm having a database, and I need to provide the database name also in the Spanner connection. So with these, moving forward, I will explain how to perform all operations using this connector and do the operations in Spanner database. So now I will show you how to insert a data into a table which is present in the Spanner database through Camunda connector. So now I have created a BPMN with name Spanner. I have named the process as insert. I will start with a start event. I will have a task which will be using our Cloud Spanner connector. I will name it as insert data. I am selecting the operation to insert data. So these details for connection must be filled. So now I need to fill the table name which the data must be inserted. So now I am having a table named library, and I am having a sample of data which need to be inserted. So now you can see that if your value is an integer, you can give it as a normal value. But if you want your value to be a string value, you must give it as given in the description. So I will map it also. So I will end it with an end task. Let's deploy it. The process is deployed and the instance is started. So now, let's see. So here we can see that the instance is completed, and we can see your data is inserted. We can check it in the Cloud Spanner database. Here we can see that the data is inserted. Uh, for a note, user can enter about like two data per instance. Not more than two cannot be inserted. I'll show a demo for that too. We'll have a book ID different, book name as we'll have another one book. So here now we are giving two data in one single instance. I will start the instance now. The instance is started. I will show it to you here. Instance is started and completed. Our data is inserted. Now we can check it in the Cloud Spanner database also. As we can see, two data which has been inserted now is inserted in the Cloud Spanner database.